Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this March the 31st, 2023. I hope everybody's having a great Friday out there so far. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay. In today's video, we're going to talk about the watch and warning advisories across the area. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar, the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, Saturday, and also again on day 5. That will be coming up towards Tuesday. Yep. So we'll be taking a look at that as well. Well, let's go ahead and dive on into the forecast now. As we can see, we're quiet across the Northeast for today. Region, southern southwest PA through West Virginia, and all the way down into western North Carolina. We got a lot of wind advisories extending from Virginia down into North Carolina and even upstate South Carolina. I'm expecting this here to be shifted more. Probably all of South Carolina will be under a wind advisory. Even a portion of north central Georgia will be under the wind advisory as well later on today for winds over 40 to 45 miles per hour expected tomorrow afternoon. Ahead of that front and behind that front as it sweeps through. We have real estate wind advisory extending from Ohio all the way back over to Iowa, all the way down to northern Louisiana and northeastern Texas. Also, we have a critical fire weather danger statement, red flag warnings from Texas through Oklahoma, also into Kansas, also portions of Missouri, and also over toward Colorado. High wind warning is also in effect for that region. High wind watch is in effect for Wyoming and Montana. Also, we have winter weather advisory, winter storm warning in effect for portions of Ohio, for Washington State, Oregon State, and also over here in Idaho and also Utah and also Colorado. We have winter storm warning, blizzard warning, winter weather advisory extending all the way from North Dakota, South Dakota, portion of Nebraska, all the way into portion of Iowa, and all the way into northern Wisconsin. We got a winter storm watch in effect for y'all guys. Y'all will be upgraded to a winter storm warning later on today in that region. And everywhere else looks pretty quiet at this time. Alright, let's take a look at the weather radar across the lower 48 here. Here's the active weather here. We got snow showers over portions of the Great Lakes in southern Canada. We got showers moving into portion of New York State and also back down into Pennsylvania and also back down into West Virginia, North Carolina, Virginia, all the way back into Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Got scattered showers in all this region. Also, we have showers up here in portion of Wisconsin. Also, we have showers over here in Missouri, all the way back into Texas, South Dakota. That's why you see that blizzard warning in effect for y'all guys. Also, North Dakota got some snow showers flying. Also, portion of Nebraska. Also, all the way back over toward Wyoming, Idaho, and also portion of Montana, Nevada, and Utah. Colorado also. Also, we got some shower activity moving on shore over here around Washington State. Got some snow showers inland areas. Alright. Here's the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today. We still have general thunderstorms over. Still got that marginal risk in the lighter green. We got a slight risk in the yellow. Darker orange yellow is enhanced, and they have upgraded the moderate risk to include more areas in the moderate risk. Cause last night we just had two little circles there, but today they upgraded it a little further in between there now. So. And let's take a look at the locations. You're welcome to pause the video, find out if your locations are included, but the moderate risks include Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Missouri, Del Monte, Iowa, Little Rock, Arkansas, and Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and the surrounding areas. And enhanced and marginal and slight risk extends from Chicago, Illinois to Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. Slight risk, Columbus, Ohio, all the way to Lexington, Fayetteville, Kentucky. Marginal risk, Dallas, Texas, all the way to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and Atlanta, Georgia area. Alright, the tornado probability for today. We got 2% in the green, 5% in the brown, 10% in the yellow. The yellow slash area a little higher chance, 15%, and that's a little higher area. And the significant severe weather will be Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, St. Louis, Missouri, Del Monte, Iowa, and also Little Rock, Arkansas. 15% Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Missouri, Del Monte, Iowa, Little Rock, Arkansas, and Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And then 10% to 2% stands for Nashville, Tennessee, all the way over toward Napa, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, all the way over toward Birmingham, Alabama, and also from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, all the way to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and in Atlanta, Georgia metro area as well, for the 2% range for tornadoes today and tonight. Okay, the wind, we got 5% in the brown, 15 in the yellow, we have 30 in the red. Higher chance in the 30% slashed area, 45% area as well. Significant severe weather. Indianapolis. This is for damaging winds. Indianapolis, Illinois. Indiana, Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, Louisville, Kentucky, and Del Monte, Iowa. That's for 45%. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Peoria, Illinois. Davenport, Iowa. Birmingham, Bloomington, Illinois, and Iowa City, Iowa. And then 30% Chicago, Illinois to St. Louis, Missouri, Columbus, Ohio to Birmingham, Alabama, 5% Dallas, Texas, all the way to Plano, Texas, and surrounding vicinities. And the hail probability, we got 5% brown, 15 in yellow, 30% in the red, yellow hash slashed area in the 30 and 15%. That's significant for some larger hail in the area. This includes Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Missouri, Shreveport, Louisiana, Del Monte, Iowa, and Little Rock, Arkansas. And 30% Del Monte, Iowa, all the way to Davenport, Iowa. Also Chicago, Illinois, through Memphis, Tennessee, to Madison, Wisconsin. Also with 5% is Dallas, Texas, all the way to Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. All right. We're fixing to move on now to the Storm Prediction Center for day number 2. As you can see, we got general thunderstorms over Montana back to Washington State. Also, we have a marginal risk over the Carolinas, then all the way to North Florida, all the way into southeast Virginia, even the Outer Banks of North Carolina. We have a marginal risk over the northeastern United States, over here to portion of Maryland, Washington, near the Washington, D.C. area, all the way back over towards the Great Lakes region. We have a slight risk over Pennsylvania and most of New York City for severe weather. The slight risk include Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Rochester, New York, Syracuse, New York, Albany, New York, Youngstown, Ohio. Let's see, the marginal risk include New York City, New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Boston, Massachusetts, and Virginia Beach, Virginia. But also this includes Raleigh, North Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, Florence, South Carolina, Sumter, Orangeburg, all the way down to Albany, Georgia, all the way back down to Tallahassee, Florida, and also Charleston, South Carolina as well. I'm going to add those cities in as well. All right. Let's take a look at the tornado probability, less than 2%. That's not much. 15% in the northeast. This includes Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Rochester, New York, Syracuse, New York, Albany, New York, Youngstown, Ohio. 5% New York City, New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Boston, Massachusetts, and Virginia Beach, Virginia. And let's take a look at the hail probability, 5%. This includes Virginia Beach, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Norfolk, Virginia, Chesapeake, Virginia, and Durham, North Carolina. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move on over to the last graphic. This is for Tuesday of next week. We have a 15%. This is a slight risk. The enhanced risk is 30%. I would not be surprised to see this upgraded to a moderate risk later on in later forecast. If you're in the 15%, this is Indianapolis, Indiana, Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, Del Monte, Iowa. Also in the 30% is Kansas City, Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, Oakland Park, Kansas, St. Springfield, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas, and surrounding areas. So just be on the lookout for that. We will have more on this here, but first we got to get through the first one. Everybody be safe out there today over in the moderate risk area and the slight risk and the enhanced risk, because it's going to get a bumpy ride in y'all's vicinity. Alright, well, I hope everybody has a great afternoon. Enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Consider subscribing. Hit the like button. We'll catch you back in the next